haven't done a makeup tutorial in centuries, in ages. I mean, I think my son was a baby the last time I did a makeup tutorial. Ooh, you could tell it's been a while since I done did this. Ooh, I don't want to poke my eye out. Okay. So the wig I'm going to be using is from Unice. They sent me this wig and sponsored this video, so shout out to them for that. This is their honey blonde highlight unit. So I did bleach the knots and then I gave it a nice purple bath to get rid of any orange and yellow undertones. So first I'm going to start off with a little ball cap method. Oh shoot, I can't even see. Oh Lord, I done dropped my scissors. Ooh, you could tell it's been a while since I done did this. Ooh, I don't want to poke my eye out. Okay. Y'all already know the next step, which is to use a little bit of foundation or whatever you like to use. I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match Powder in Cocoa. Alright, so I added oh my god, I added an extra wig cap to the back because I hate how it like rises up in the back and sometimes my hair can get caught on the combs. So I put an extra wig cap on in the back, and now we are going to put her down. Alright, so I like to work in small sections, so that's what you're going to see me doing. Okay, I'm not gonna plug this side because I'm gonna do a side part. So to save myself some work, I just plugged kind of the areas that are going to be showing, which is kind of just this front and this side part here. Whew, finally, I swear, it just seems like it takes so freaking long to curl hair. All right, we are finally gonna get into the makeup part right after I do my baby hair. So first I'm gonna start by doing my eyebrows, and I'm gonna use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony. Next, I'm going to take this P. Louise base in shade 3, and I'm going to carve out my eyebrows. Alright, so I've moisturized my face already with a moisturizer. I use CeraVe I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I use that moisturizer on my face. So I've already done that. Now I'm going to dust lightly with some powder, just because I feel like it just makes my makeup look better. And the powder I am using is the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. All right, so I'm gonna be using this P. Louise Canceled this P. Louise Canceled palette because it's got like all the neutral tones. So the first shade that I'm gonna go into, ooh, I don't know if y'all can see, but it's this shade right here. It's called Leaked. Next color I'm gonna go into is this color right here, and this color is called Trending. And I'm gonna work that in right on top of the other shadow that I used. Trying not to blend too far down because I don't want the shadows to get really kind of mixed. All right, now I'm going to go back into what I used on my eyelids, which I said was the P. Louise base in shade 3. And I'm going to put that over my eyelids. Alright, so I'm actually going to use a ColourPop lip liner in the shade Pitch to do my eyeliner, just because I don't have any liquid brown eyeliner and I want to go for, like, you know what I'm saying, like more neutral tones. I didn't want to use black. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to my foundation, and I'm going to be using MAC Studio Fix Fluid because it's just one of my favorite foundations. So I'm just buffing this into the skin. I try not to get a lot under my under eye because I'm gonna put concealer there anyway, and then it'll look like cakey sometimes. So all right, and obviously what goes up must come down, so I'm going to go back into the P. Louise base shade in the shade 3, and I'm going to use that to highlight. And I'm actually going to mix it a little bit with shade 1 as well, which is a much lighter shade, just to kind of really give my under eye that brightened look. Alright, so as y'all can see, she is bright. I'm gonna buff this out. So then I take that same buffer brush that I used earlier, when I did my eyelids, and I'm gonna buff out the edges so that there's no harsh lines where you can see where I use the concealer. All right, now to contour, I'm going to go into my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep. I'm I'm also going to go back in everywhere that I contoured with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the color Cocoa. All right, now I'm going to go back into my Sasha Buttercup powder, and that's what I'm going to use to set. All right, so now I'm just going to dust all this powder off. And then I always go over my face with a powder so that everything kind of blends seamlessly and that there aren't any harsh lines. The powder I'm using is the L'Oreal True Match, again, in Classic Tan, and just a light amount. All right, so I'm gonna go in right kind of in my waterline with the same color that I used before. All right, so we're done with that. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. And this is just a disclaimer, I use a lot of mascaras in multiple coats because my eyelashes are very, very short. So in order for the mascara to show up, I have to use multiple coats. So first I'm gonna start with the Falsies by Maybelline. All right, next I'm going to go into another Maybelline mascara, and this is called Lash Stiletto. This is like one of my favorite mascaras. All right, and third time's a charm, right? So now I'm going to be using this MAC mascara. I don't even know if this mascara has a name. There's no name on here, but it's MAC mascara. All right, and now I'm just taking some stacked lashes. I don't even know which two lashes these are because they've been stacked for so long. All right, and now I'm going to go in with my MAC lip liner. Ooh, I've used it so much. It's wearing off. In the shade Cork. See, all of y'all who was doubting me when I had the bright under eye, what you think about me now? All right, so I'm using another P. Louise product. This is lip base. I'm using the lip base in the color Semi-Nude. And I'm gonna blend that in on my lips. All right, so I'm gonna go over it with some gloss. This is just clear gloss. And we are finally done with the makeup look. And this robe is actually from Unice too, which I love because I love doing my makeup in robes because one thing about me, I'm gonna get the makeup on my clothes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself, okay? This wig with these little ash blonde pieces, y'all, baby, it's it, okay? It's it. I did my thing. I am so happy. I finally got around to doing a makeup tutorial, so what do y'all think? Y'all have been asking me for this. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in centuries, in ages. I mean, I think my son was a baby the last time I did a makeup tutorial. So, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next from me, and until next time.